Please like the video. If you are new, subscribe, okay? And we are going to touch many things as well. So let's start with this prophet, the message he has for Biafrans, okay? It's very, very important that we do so. Let's go there. Let's start this one.
But the beginning of it is I have a good message again.
Okay.
Very good one. Okay. But the beginning of it is bad. This year, the numbers of Biafrans that will die is going to be many. Because crowd, governments, and the Biafran soldiers. These people are preparing. Soon. Nothing has ever happened now. It will happen. Then after that war, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. A conference meeting is going to be held by the World Union. And Biafra leader is there. Nigerian government leader is there. And I saw wise people dialoguing. And the Biafra leader said no. Soon. The step that Biafra will take this year has never happened. I saw them on meeting. I'm watching them. And Biafra refused to withdraw. The alternative is to give them what they want. So, Republic of Biafra has been approved in heaven. It has been approved. You people say that Trump would have been of help. No. This one, God will change it. The war we will see is not like before. This is bush war, desert war. And Biafra will never give up. I'm sorry to say this. Nigeria force, what I'm seeing can never defeat the Biafran soldiers. This is what I say. I'm just a messenger. What we need to pray that the shedding of blood is not going to be much, because the Nigerian soldiers are our brothers and husbands. The Biafra soldiers are our husband and brothers and uncle. But let the blood of innocent souls speak for their own people. This is what I saw this year. This particular year. This particular year.
Okay, welcome back again. And I can say that we have two of our brothers on comment, and Excellence Wachuku and Armstrong. Both of you are on comment section. Thank you guys for your comments. Yes, Excellence Wachuku, what happened to your I can't, well, maybe you're using two different accounts, I guess, because I can't see you with your spanner here. So the message from this prophet is very, very straight and open. And I just love the way he analyzed it without sounding like he's favoring anybody, even though his name is, some people will say that he's an Igbo man, but I can see Reverend E.S. Emeka. But message of God don't care about where the message has come from. If God chose you to deliver message, it doesn't matter your nationality. When Prophet Igla made his own, he's from Oduduwaland, but he chose to pass that message through him. So this message, what the prophet said here now, is very, very, very understandable. And I would like you to pay attention to the part he said that he's going to be in the bush, because that has been the argument from DOS. Okay, you said you don't know. Okay, which means that it's your old see your account. I don't know. I'm surprised to see you that way anyway. But hold on, let me reactivate it. Okay, just a moment. Okay, just put a comment again. Let me confirm if it's back. Yes, even the black can see. OBS, I see you. I see you. Good morning from my end. Good morning to you. Nice to have you on this program. So, the prophet is he did not change. He's not trying to. When you listen to the way he put the message, to be honest, I feel that there's nothing. He did not miss any word. And some of us that are following PA, I noticed that many people, those people that are trying to, act as if when they hear about Biafra, or when you try to tell them what is going on, they seem not to, buy that idea. They seem not to believe what you're saying. They'll be thinking that you'll be asking yourself, doesn't mean that they're not seeing what you're saying. Now, I have noticed that the reason is because many of them focus on watching or listening to information that has nothing to do with Biafra, and their YouTube or Facebook, they are not feeding them the information about Biafra. I have a friend who is an Igbo person, very good friend for that matter. Then I told him just a few days ago that that Biafrans and Nigerian army are facing each other somewhere in Biafran land. And there's a lot of results that I don't know why Nigerian army are burning people's houses and setting their blaze and all that. He said, no, there's nothing like that. He did not believe that. I told him, okay, for me not to sound as if I am, lying or trying to create your unimaginable or imaginary story just for you to believe the Biafrans and the cause of freedom, the movement of Biafrans and what Biafrans are standing for. I asked him, are you aware that Biafran we have Biafran government in exile, that the Prime Minister is Simon Ekpa, and a lot of cabinet members, people that matters are involved in what is going on now? He said yes, he used to hear that from Nigerian media side, but he don't because he don't know PM, that from what they're saying, that the guy seems like a troublemaker. This is an Igbo person though, and it's not as if he don't understand. So I told him, okay, do you have Twitter? Can he say yes? He used to have it then when Masakano was broadcasting. That time the Masakano said you should go and create Twitter so that you'll be sharing messages and retweeting. I said, okay, I want you to do me a favor. Just register Twitter and moment. Do it, then I will tell you who to follow. He said, okay. Then after he registration, I said, okay. I screenshot PM's Twitter and send it to him. Say, search this person on Twitter and follow the person. Then 2 days later, call me and tell me what your observation. After that, he said, wow, that this guy is, PM Twitter is always busy. Then I said, okay, follow this person, follow this person, follow this person. Then as time goes on, you'll be discovering people that you are going to follow by yourself. He said, okay. Then after that, he said, oh my goodness. You can see the mentality begin to change immediately. When you are not aware, when you are uninformed, you will be deformed. You need to understand what you want, how to go about your activities, who to follow, what to follow. If you don't do those things, you'll be sounding like someone that is not even in this. You don't know what is, and what you know will know you, right? If you don't pay attention to what is going on in your land or what is going on in your land will not know you. So it's always good for you to equip yourself with information about what's going on. That's why sometimes when I come here, I will tell you, if you're not follow PM, you are missing a lot. I know why I'm saying that. I'm not telling you to go and follow him because he's making money because you are following him or for him to get more viewers. No, it is for your own good. Because when people want to argue with you, maybe in your place of work, in your house, in the street, anywhere, you have something to defend, to present. If you don't know, they will take you. You understand? But when you equip yourself with the reasonable information, with the truth, nobody will drag you from here and there. That is just a fact. So, having said that, PM says something about this prophet, and I'm going to read what he said for you to understand that the prophecy from this prophet is not formulated. Let me go back to the video again. Just a moment. Let me scroll down and get it, so you can listen to what PM said about him. Triple M, I see you, my brother. Nice to have you. Ubi Fidelis, I see your comment. Good morning to you guys. Thank you for joining me this morning time in the Finland. And PM said, whenever you see this man, that man of God, buy one cow for him, not one bottle. He saw this clearly, and I know the package I have for Nigeria. Some will say, oh, he's trying to brag, that reminds me, I saw a comment from people that are Tinubu guys, Tinubu people. Tinubu supporters say something very, very interesting. These are people that are used to say, oh, that Igbos are very, very stupid, they are very, very foolish. How can somebody be in Finland and be dictating to you what you are doing in your land? And these are the same people that have a president in France for almost 3 months, and they were also celebrating him taking instruction for the federal government. Your president had been in France for months. Did I say 3 months? I think 6 months. How many of you remember when people were discussing about where about of Buhari? Where is Buhari? That some people said that he had not been in the country for 6 months. How many of you remember those times when he went to medical checkup? And that was the time that Mazakan later revealed that was the time when they cloned him and used another person that started parading himself as a president and all that. How many of you remember that story? Buhari spent not less than 6 months abroad as the president of Nigeria, and the same Nigerians were okay with it. And now they turn around to advise you. Somebody is in Finland and they're taking a decision. Who is he commanding and dictating? But the same thing they are doing in Nigeria. They have done it. Not even they have done it, and it is well known. It was very, very clear to everybody. Few days ago, PM made a post, and where he tagged that post to owner of Twitter, which is Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he tagged the post asking Elon Musk because Elon Musk made a post that Christians he talked about the buying and killing of Christians. Nigerian is a fugitive. The God of Biafra is working. Yes, it is. It's working. That's from Triple M. And please, guys, like the video like OBS is pleading you, asking you guys to do. Please do that and like the video. You don't just watch and go like that. Like the video. Click so that others will join us as we are safe streaming. So it's better for you to like and support in any way you can. So the post that PM made, he addressed that post to Elon Musk. Then Nigerians were kind of mocking him. The first post here that just for you to see the hypocrite. Only in Nigeria you see hypocrite, tribalism, terrorism, favoritism, and you see criminality. All these things are in one, and that is why things are not going to, go well. I don't see it working. Some of us that are in support of break up Nigeria, We are not supporting it. Some of us, I'm not saying that everybody, some of us are not supporting it because we hate you. But we know there's no end in what is going on. That even if Igbo people accept it, okay, you have defeated us, so we don't want to be president of Nigeria, you guys should be president and rule us well. It's still not going to be, you are not going to make it work. Even though Biafrans are okay, let's not just bother about presidency anymore. Since you guys allow us to be governor, let us be managing governor and House of Reps and senators. Let's see how this country will go. That's what we have tested all these years, right? Did they change anything? The answer is no. Now, this is Daily Post. Okay, this is Daily Post, and Daily Post said Simon Ekpa begs Elon Musk to support Biafra independence. Okay, then many of them, they took Twitter, they were mocking him. Oh, he's begging, you are begging him, do this, you do this, you do that. PM said this: if you see these Nigerian terrorist supporters, okay, getting mad and agitated over my appeal to Elon Musk to support the freedom of Biafra, forward the second image to those Islamic fundamentalism that they did it in 2020, and Elon Musk did not support the terrorist state of Nigeria. Your current vice president is a founder of Boko Haram. Today, they are killing Christians in Nigeria. Now, see the second screenshot that PM is talking about. All right, this is when Nigerian government were begging Elon Musk to help them with ventilators. You understand? And after this plea, look at the date here, published on April 2nd, 2020 by Fikoyo Oluwalagbe, if I pronounce that name well. So this is the same people, and now they forgot this one though. They don't remember this one. And remember, Biafran government in exile have every right to, any government in exile have right to source for help because they are still in exile. You that claim that you are federal republic and you are independent, you have independent, in fact, your owner is Great Britain. They are great. Remember, they are great. The word great. But they are great, but their own subjects, because Nigeria is a subject of Britain, couldn't even boast of anything. Ventilator, they are begging. Ordinary countries like, not that they're just ordinary, but you know what I mean by ordinary, to compare the hype that people are hyping Nigeria, that giant, that giant. People that don't even know the meaning of giant are claiming that you are giant. Look at the post here, and that is what they did in the past. And here, PM asked, tag Elon Musk to help and a kind of support, whether he support or not, Biafrans will come. That's just the fact. So Biafran did not start agitating because of Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is just a kind of, maybe serve as a helping hands, nothing serious. Nobody rely on him. That's not the fact. He has done his part actually by allowing Biafrans to use his platform to broadcast and expose what is going on in our land. So that one is a plus. What about the one called the owner of Facebook? We saw him recently jogging in Lagos. That one, as long as federal government, because that one is good at cutting deals with the government, not individuals. That's why I've been praying and hoping that a platform that will take over Facebook out will emerge. I can't wait to see such platform. And I don't know, maybe Elon Musk may decide to venture into that because they have what it takes to build second platform that will serve like Facebook and not Facebook app, because Facebook is a political platform full of criminality and evil. That's just the fact. Okay, that's just the fact. And some people may not like it. People, especially people that are working with Facebook, they will not like this kind of comment that I just made. But the truth will have to be said, because we are not here to paint any words for anybody. Okay, that's just the information that I want you to understand. Now let's hear what this our brother. One thing I like about him, I'm not talking about not from the angle of his music career, but one thing I like about Speed Darlington is this: he's only Biafran. He's the only. I mean, only, not one, not two. He's the only Biafran that are not shying away about Biafran. He supports Biafran with everything in him. You may not like him, but that is not the fact. He don't hide it, and he's very, very open to that. Now, hear what he said.
Was I wrong for saying that? Was I wrong for saying that our curse upon Nigerian senators is finally realizing? It's finally coming true. Someone commented on my post that Ifeanyi Uba, Anambra State senator, has passed away in London. And I was like, good, fantastic. Our curse upon Igbo politicians is finally realizing. So tell me, did I speak wrongly or was I correct? Because I said that anyone who is in a position to ask for Biafra and refuse to do so is directly enemy of the Igbo tribe. Ifeanyi Uba was a senator in a position to demand for Biafra. He never did. So should we miss him? Did I speak wrongly for saying our cause is?
Okay. Now, I want to flip the camera. I want to get a video of IPOB. His comment about the same Ifeanyi Uba. You see, I don't like to talk about pastors sometimes, and I don't like to engage myself with the issue of pastor do this, pastor do that. But sometimes you cannot hide away from it. Let me see if I can lay my hand on that video. I just watched it before jumping to this live stream. Let me see if I can get it. But as I were waiting, let's hear from Oyendu. Okay, let's listen to Oyendu.
We have in common a pathological hatred for Nigeria. I cannot begin to put into words how much I hate Nigeria. People don't understand it. I despise it. With every drop of blood in my body, I will walk towards the total dismemberment of that zoo. That by the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer exist. That name, we wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, the Soviet Union is gone, that same way will the word Nigeria be obliterated from history books. Nigeria is a reminder that black people are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria pays and says, oh, God bless Nigeria, you are making a mockery of God. God can only bless something that is created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to was created by a white man. His name is Frederick Luger.
Children worldwide.
This man is not from Biafra land.
Severe malnutrition.
This man is not Hausa Fulani. This man is not Yoruba. But there are some people from Black Africa who are willing to go to war to defend what the white man created out of their own subjugation. The reason why the zoo was created was to subjugate you. You did not create it. A white man did. You asked the white man to go, the white man left and went back. But you retained every vestige of subjugation left in the hands of the tyrannical few. Those who can read and write, claiming they are PhD holders, but lack rudimentary, or what I would call common sense. They don't understand how to structure a society. Our forefathers were better political thinkers and philosophers more than the fools that gave us the zoo called Nigeria. They couldn't have come up with everybody never in their lives. Instead, what they did was to surround themselves with the military and the police. Instead, what they did is to ensure the subjugation of their own people. by bringing money abroad and banking it abroad, and people are wallowing in abject poverty.
Just a moment. Let me know why it stopped.
There are many things wrong with the way that a black person reasons that sometimes I wonder.
I don't know why it started.
That gave us this thing called Nigeria.
I think it's back.
They couldn't have come up with everybody never in their lives. Instead, what they did was to surround themselves with the military and the police. Instead, what they did is to ensure the subjugation of their own people by bringing money abroad and banking it abroad, and people are wallowing in abject poverty. There are many things wrong with the way that a black person reasons that sometimes I wonder if some of them are human beings at all or not. I wonder seriously. I don't think so, in my opinion. There is no need, there is no reason why they got independence from a country where the police do not carry guns on the street. Upon becoming independent, these band of vandals and animals created a police force. A police should be a civil service, not a force. It's civilian. They created a police force. They created mobile police, the riot police. They created the army. They created the navy. They created everything you can think about, the Air Force. They created all this rubbish in order to perpetuate themselves in power, in order to continue lying to you, in order for them to master everything that is to do with violence, to kill you and to subjugate you. The white man came, turned us into slaves, subjugated us, took away all our natural resources, and when they were going, they gave power over to a set of black people again, continuing even worse subjugation of their own people. And you're telling me these people are human beings? Is that what you're telling me? That somehow black people in Africa are normal people? Yes, is that what you want me to believe that? If they are normal, they have to prove it.
Please, guys, like the video. We have only 11 people that managed to like the video, and we are 60-something watching at the moment. We are on 27 minutes in the broadcast. I want you to like the video because this message, I want it to get to many other people. So because some of us don't share videos, you don't share the video, and the best way you can also bring other people to watch the video is by liking and sharing. So that's the only thing. I just told you about one of my friends that don't have time to watch anything about Biafra or Igbo. He don't know anything. He only his focus is in how to Nigerian entertainment industry, Nigerian movie, football, music, comedy, skits makers. That's what he knows. He don't know about where everything is heading to. But now he have changed because of what? Sharing and educating him the way I know. Just like, okay, not everything I will tell you. There are some things you need to watch, and this is where you are going to watch it. I just recommend those places for him. And today he have changed. He's no longer the person that he used to be, simply because of sharing and making sure that you explain things to the person. So you can also do the same. You can also do the same, because one thing about those platforms, those social media, is that if you are good in watching football, the feed will be football sports, because YouTube or Facebook will feel that this is what you like to watch. But if you are watching something like news about Biafra, then only you can get to know about our platform. But when you share, somehow the platform will, the algorithm will send it to other people to watch. So please like the video. It's very important you do so. Unless you are kind of, you don't like freedom, or you don't like Biafra, you don't like people, to have if you like the culture of Igbo people, then don't share. If you feel that Igbo don't deserve, Biafrans don't deserve their freedom, we don't deserve our rights, we are not human beings, then there's no point to share. But if you are from Biafra and if you ignore to share, then I don't know what to tell you, to be honest with you. Let's continue listening to Yendo.
The only way for you to prove that you're not a monkey is by going and getting Biafra. If Biafra doesn't come, you are an animal. Biafra is the only justification you have to exist as a human being. Anybody saying that he or she is a Nigerian, that person is worse than a fool. A journalist asked me this morning here, why do you call them animals? I said, because they accepted a name given to them by somebody else. Only a dog and a cat can do that. A white man came from Scotland, said your name is Nigeria, you accepted it. Without asking questions, which goes to show that your brain is not working properly. Had your brains been working properly, you would say no, that this is my name. After all, you answer Ahamefula. My name should not be lost. By answering Nigeria, you have abandoned your name, you have abandoned your traditions and your heritage. That is what Biafra is here to reverse. Everybody can gang up against us if they wish. But we want to make this victory in such a way that everybody who is a Biafran will worship God forever and ever. Because the delivery of Biafra from bondage, the extrication of the children of the Most High God, Chukwuabiama, from that very abominable entity, will indicate to you once and for all that indeed Chukwuabiama is a Biafran. The world is about to see something they've not seen before. That Biafra must emerge. We must come to exist. We are not going to ask for anything that doesn't belong to us. We are not asking for any territory or resources. All we are asking them to do is to leave us alone. The same way we were before the British came. We have the documentation to prove that we never gave the British the consent to form one Nigeria in the first place. We have the documents. We have the documents. The documents we signed with them was to trade with Royal Niger Company. We never gave them the consent to go and form Nigeria. This is one thing that the so-called band of Nigerian intellectuals never ever bothered to ask themselves, including the Yorubas, Weshoika in particular. Did we give our consent to Lugard to go and form Nigeria? The answer is no, we did not. Where did they derive the authority to go to form that zoo? Why did they hand over to a group of black men that continued the same slavish mentality impacted upon them by their masters? No wonder they are incapable of civilization. They are incapable of human development. The one who look man, I understand, is here. Is that not correct? The son is here, dancing from one nightclub to another, making prostitutes very, very rich on your money. And some of us go to that nightclub to go and clean that nightclub to be able to feed and pay house rent. That money is coming from your land. The one who look man is here in Austria with money stolen from Biafra. With money stolen from Biafra. Him and the children are living it large, having fun. In the morning, we will go to the nightclub where the son went to party to go and clean that nightclub that we can get money to feed. Do you now see why I say that there's something wrong with us? Only an animal can allow that to happen. Not a sensible human being. Why do you think everybody revolted in the world? That is a sign of civilization. When you revolt against any oppressive regime or system, that is a sign that you are now matured as a human being, or else you're an animal. You are an animal. When we preach the gospel on Radio Biafra, we tell you the truth. If you have any counter opinion, you present it. People shouldn't look at us and say, oh, you are insulting us. No, I am telling you the fact. The fact that you're a Nigerian means you're an animal. Only an animal can accept the name given. Is that true or false? Then every Nigerian is an animal. We preach the truth here. They don't know what is coming at them. As I will keep reminding them, before we came, nobody could tell you the truth this way. Now that we are here, they can't tell you. We are not here to pamper you and put cream on you. If you have a problem, we cut it out completely. Surgery. Cut out the problem. We don't dress the wound. We cut out the rubbish and throw it away and heal you properly. And you survive. Than nursing an injury or wound that never improves. We are here. Do you know how shameful it is for a grown-up man from Biafra land to abandon the father's compound? I am the first son of my father. My father never abandoned his father's compound, but I did in order to survive. If something happens to me abroad and I don't go home, what happens to my family lineage? My own branch is closed. Do you know why our land is the way it is? When the white man came, our forefathers never gave them the first son, because the first son is the custodian of our way of life. They always gave them second to the last. Second to the last, almost finished. We gave them all people that came, servants that came. You'll be amazed. I don't want to make some people feel bad. Everybody in those days that acquired very high education is not Madiala. Number one. Number two, they are not the first son. Go and check it out. They went abroad and copied rubbish and brought home. That is why you're here today. If Nigeria is working, we will be here today. The fact that we are outside in such large numbers, including those I'm seeing today, means that the zoo is not working. It has not worked for over 50 years. When is it going to work? When? Somebody should tell me. When will it work? They say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. I don't know what is a fool at 50, what it is. Maybe a fool at 50 should even exist in the first place.
So that is a message from Oyendu. I laughed because of what he said, that they will hate him. That is second to last child. Anyway, that is very, very true, and we are not going to, say much about it. This is why I love Oyendu's broadcast. It's always very, very informative and educative. So I was talking about reaction of Ebukobi towards the death of Ifayoba, and let me just bring it. Just a moment. Let me see where it starts, so that we're not going to listen to everything. You have to.
You to surround yourself with the people that claim to be what they are not. Yesterday, I wept bitterly because I know that the news about death of Dr. Senator Ifanyoba, that news wouldn't have come if proper thing. I don't want to go to details. Amen. I have met him once. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? I met him once in a fight, in a peace airline. He was sitting on
Just a moment, let the advert play. I don't want to bring the advert to the screen. That's why I flip it immediately.
I was also in the business class, and the Spirit of God was telling me something. That was my first time of meeting him. He was answering call. He was already sitting down before I came. Immediately I sat down on the business class. The Lord said to me to go and tell him about the attack he was having. Being that he was, so I got up. He was on the call for over 1 hour until we left Lagos here. I went close to him. He was still on the call. Second one, he was still on the call. Third one, and I've been getting up. I was waiting until after we landed in Abuja so that I can use that opportunity to meet him. Immediately we landed in Abuja, Exile from Lagos to Abuja. As I was going, a lot of people followed him. So we miss road in Abuja airport. Now last year, I was on the stone because I've never talked with him. I don't know him. We have never talked, but I like him because he has a good heart of gold. He's a man that loves to help people. He is a true Igbo man with heart of love.
This is why I decided to bring the video. Everybody have different reaction towards his death. Biafrans have different reaction towards his death. And now Ebukobi is showing his own reaction, right? Likewise, other people like Ike Guraga and people like even viewers have different feelings about him. You know, a man full of love. The same way Ebukobi said, I'm not attacking Ebukobi, I'm just trying to highlight something here. Ebukobi said that Hope Uzodinma was a man of love, that he's a man of people. That he's the only person that ran to the head of Igbo's businessmen and women in Lagos. That if not for him, that it would have happened to Igbo people in Lagos. And this and that. So when you hear this kind of message, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? Because I don't think that people understand what he's talking about. A man of people, a man of he's a true Igbo man. If that is how Igbo people behave, then you should all line up to deliverance. That he had been accused of being the architect of rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, let's assume that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's own is not well verified yet, right? To some of people, to some of us. Why Biafrans believe that is true? You that are not following the issue or the stories behind or surround the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you don't believe that. PM is here. PM is not sharing, he shared his own side of the story. After kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same person is the one sending people to Finland to kidnap PM. Yet he's man of the people. He's a true Igbo man, right? I don't know what's wrong with us. Okay, you said you saw him in the aircraft. God told you to get a message to him. Just tell him the attack that. So let's compare with the people of old, like prophets in the Bible and all that. Like I said, I'm not attacking. I just want to make a common sense in the word of one of our brothers. I always watch his program. He said that Kenena, is that he want to make a common sense. So now let us make sense out of it. You are in an aircraft and God told you to get a message. Tell him that he's sick. He's receiving an attack. And that attack, God must have told you what to tell him to do to avert the attack. That it is very clear that attack may take his life. Then it's not as if you met what he's saying here happened few hours before his death. It has happened before he traveled to UK. Because here he don't mention when he met Ifayoba and all that. Let's assume that God messaged you to go and deliver, like he sent Jonah. Jonah refused. What did he do? He threw Jonah inside the well, right? And well went to somewhere and vomit Jonah. That's what the Bible said. Why are you now telling us the prophecy or the message that God gave you to give Ifayoba, which you refuse to give to him, and he's not dead? Does he make you a good man of God or a bad man of God? I don't know if when Nigerians or people that lives in Nigeria will begin to use their brain to understand how some of this man of God carry out information. I love him. I'm not saying that I like him, but there's some things he do that, so to me, I'm the kind of person that go to church with my brain. I don't keep my brain at home before I go to church. I'm a Christian. So for some of you that will say, oh, you guys are native doctors. No, I'm a pure Catholic, believed one, but I don't go to church or Pentecostal church for keeping my brain in my wardrobe. Okay? No, I always move around with my brain and my senses. You don't tell me to put my hand in the fire because God said you can't put your hand in the fire, then I will do that. No. I will also use my brain to know which of them, because that's the reason why God give me the brain. The brain is for me to dictate what is good and bad. So if I am to rely on your message, then there's no point having brain. Then I will wait for you to tell me, okay, go and drink water. Then I will go and drink water, or I stand up and go and pee. So I'll be receiving those things from you. But for brain, control all those things. From what he said, we cannot, and I don't. If I want to attack him, I can decide to use this video to make a full video separate from him. There's a reason why I attached with this one, because some of us have reached out to me saying that Why are you bringing different titles in one of your in one video? You can also use those titles as another video. But why I'm bringing it, because some of the message or the news is not worthy of having a title of its own. Because when you put a video out there with title about the IPOB, for example, and what he said, he's talked about the Ifa, and when I do analysis on that, his follower will say, "Oh, you're attacking him," and my intention was not to attack him, but to put the record straight. All right, I'm not attacking him. So Charles Obiko said, "Good morning, Kai. You are back again. Good to have you here." Oh, Biafra, thank you so much for that, for your nice comment. Once you have in Nigeria, I think once you have in Nigeria, Triple M, I'm reading your comments. Once you have in Nigeria, you are settled. It does not matter how you make the money. I think that's what we want to say. It does not matter how you make the money. Yeah, as long as you are rich, as long as you have what it takes. You know, a philanthropist, you know, there's a story of Nene. Let me flip the camera before we continue, you know, with Jacoby's observation about his comment about the fact. I'm not against, that's his own opinion, but let's not deceive others with that. All right. There's a story of is it Nene? I think Nene, that during the time when he was operating like a armed criminal, that he go to bank and take money from bank and come in the street, will be sharing it to poor people. So some people love him for that, and some say that the bankers, people that he stole his money, will not like him, right? But some people say, okay, will you call him a philanthropist, that he went to bank and stole money from bank and throw that money to people on the street for them to take a kind of alms giving randomly? He just put money out. Are you going to call him a philanthropist? Because if you want to judge the late Ifa Yoba, if you want to judge him as a good person, you want to praise him that he's a good man, he have a kind heart, he have this one, and my question is, I understand your point. My question is, an armed robber who went to bank and break bank and stole money and bring that money to market and throw that money to the people. Not all, he keep his one he will use, and he start giving money, dashing money to people. Are you going to say clap? Are you going to clap to him? Clap, just praise him that he's a good person. This guy is a good armed robber. He's a philanthropist. He can help people. Are you going to condemn him as an armed robber that he is? I want to understand it, because I don't understand. We need to always use our brain. We need to always use our brain. Let's go back to him so you can hear more that he said about him. Even at a point, he said that if you don't like him, that he don't care. The similar comment that he made on Hope Uzodinma. That Hope Uzodinma was the best governor, that he cared for his people, that he ran to the head of Igbo business, that he was the only governor that came to Lagos to negotiate with Lagos government. I mean, this is why some people don't take them serious. That you're a man of God, you read Bible, you can heal. I'm not God. I'm not the one. I was not there when they anoint you. But what I'm saying is that I'm using my own common sense and my brain. I will not accept everything. I don't even accept everything that my father told me, let alone you that I don't even know, just because you're a man of God. No. There are some things you say, I will not accept it. If Ifa Yoba is good to you, why don't you say, this man, let Ifa Yoba, who was my friend, even though I don't know him much, but I can feel that there was a time he helped me. Just put it there. You don't say that he's a true Igbo man. You are insulting Igbo people, because you don't know what he has done. You don't know. Even if that God message you does not mean everything that happened in this world, you are aware of it. No prophet in this world. God can only tell you the one he wants you to know. If I thought that you're a messenger of God, though, I'm talking to all the prophets, not to be alone here. All of you that sees in secret is good. I'm not against it. I believe in prophecy. I believe in that God can give you power to anoint, to heal. That's my belief as a Christian. But I don't believe that we have this one supreme prophet, man of God, that nothing happened in this world that you don't see. No. And sometimes human feeling or human, your human being, your human body will be activated. Then it may lead you to pass a message wrongly. Freeman said, I disagree with Ebukobi on that. Ifa Yoba is not a good person like that. I still disagree with him on Hope Uzodinma being one of the best governors. He said it now, and he was gingering his members to go and get the voters' card to vote Hope Uzodinma, vote, as if they voted him in the first place. He should focus on. I was expecting him to say, I am encouraging INEC. INEC people, do what you know how to do best. The election that is coming, I have talked to, use your influence and say that. But by the time you move from the source that made me a governor and decided to put it as if people actually love him and voted for him, that means you are indicting yourself, and in that kind of rigging and criminality they are committed in making sure that Hope Uzodinma become governor of Imo State. You are actually putting yourself down. You should know better as a man of God, you said. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's continue to listen to him. You may hear more.
Now, last year, you may hate him, but I don't care. I'm telling you.
You may hate him, but I don't care. I'm telling you. You should care as a man of God. You should care. You should care about the opinion of other people, unless what you are saying is message from God to people. Then if you say you don't care, you have already delivered the, you are a messenger. But when you are sharing your opinion, you have to care because you are not supreme being. That's the problem. Many of these pastors in Nigeria today, like I said, don't get my message, don't get it wrong. I'm not attacking any man of God. I'm just trying to let you know that we are getting it wrong as a Christian. In many things, the only thing that Nigerian Christians are, that I can say, okay, I am proud of them for now, is, prayer. They love to pray. But not praying that, not that you are praying that you don't want to do something, you don't want to appreciate good things, you only focus on prayer. I love the way they pray. I can give it to them, but telling them that you have to behave for them to know that they are human being like you, they don't accept it. Those men of God, those pastors, those that GO, Mama GO. I saw a video of one of the pastors from somewhere in Port Harcourt, and he was on TikTok Live. Somebody called his program and said, "Good morning." He was very, very angry. How dare you to tell me good morning? Do you know who I am? You should say good morning, Daddy, or good morning, Prophet. One thing that you need to understand, even if you don't know how to dictate the good spirit, when they say they are prophet, they are man of God and all that, one thing you need to understand that anybody that has the spirit of God, one of the things that you need to observe from that person is humility. Humility and humbleness. There's no way. Holy Spirit don't work with arrogance. It don't work with pomposity. But most of them will not even talk to you if you don't attach mommy and daddy. Some of them, you are even older than them, but they want you to be calling them mommy and daddy. Let's continue.
Are you listening to me? Last year,
because you know that you are helping out of point.
Because stand up, who can have off? Amen. Last year I was on the top of stone. The message came again. Maybe this one is last year old. Last year the message came. This one was on air. This message is repeating again. This is how I will put it. A senator that will have heart attack and die. The arrow will hit you. They want to get you out by all means. The arrow will hit the heart. That was how I put the message last year. It's on air. I was on the stone. After the message, I don't like mentioning the name of some big people. so that it will not be as if they are looking for attention. After that message, I told there's a question here. This is a question of committee. He says he knows somebody anonymous. I said, if that is how they will tell Ifanyoba to come or to be careful and do this threat, that there is arrow that will hit his heart. This is a question committee chairman. If you know anyone that knows him that can communicate with him, tell him that there is danger about his life. The prophecy I gave, maybe they will play it later to you people. This one was last year. Amen and amen. After that, to tell him to pray more, or if there is opportunity, let us see. That was last year, 2023.
Reason why I don't, I think we need to end this here. The reason why I don't like, no, I'm not saying that God did not tell him what he's saying that God told him. No, I'm not saying that because I was not there. I cannot just come out and claim something that I don't have the knowledge of. Whether God's messaged him or not, my problem is this. Why don't you go extra mile to contact him? Then let's assume it's your mistake. Why are you telling us now? Why are you telling us? Why are you trying to discuss about something that he cannot even go back to revive? Why are you discussing it now? Not only him, many men of God, all those church owners in Nigeria, they love to do this. If Tinubu, for example, cough, they will tell you go to our last 3 weeks or last 3 months prophecy. We said that he's going to cough. The reason why they are trying to call your attention back to the last prophecy and others is for you to validate the ability of prophecy. Like for you, that the one thing they want to gain from that is to condition your mind that you have to trust them more, that they have this grace and the power to tell you something that is going to happen. That's the only thing that you want to achieve with this. If not, tell me why are we discussing it now? Why don't we discuss it last 2 weeks? That's the only thing, because everything you do in life, you have a target. The target is not to tell you that that you are regretting. That's not the how to regret. What you are doing, what you are trying to do, and he like he said, his immediate team is now digging the video so that you will see it that this is what he has said before, just to build his profile, nothing more, nothing less. But I would have preferred you building your profile by making sure that that message that God gave you worked hard to go and deliver it. It will cost you nothing to even fly as a man of God, because that's your duty, to go and meet Hypocrisy in his office or in his house. Since that is is from heaven, that God said this, what are you now telling people? Go and tell him, you should pass the message to the right channel. In some cases, you may even come live, like we're doing it now, that I try to call, I have messaged to a person about Hypocrisy. Since the message, Hypocrisy refused to come, that's what you should have done as a man of God. Okay, I have called some person to send a message to Hypocrisy, and Hypocrisy refused to come, or I don't know if the message got to you, but I'm using this medium, Hypocrisy, if you can hear me. Anybody that knows Hypocrisy, make that prophecy public, but you don't need to go detail. Mention that some people will hear. But if you come out and say that next year, one politicians will cough from Southeast, that's a prophecy. You do not mention the name, you do not mention the which of the politicians, and you just put it out there, and you fold hand and wait if that can happen or not. That to me is guessing. I'm not saying that it's not a prophet. I'm telling you what I know, what I feel about all of them, not only him, most of them. You know, you just assuming that if everybody did not die now, nothing happened to him. This we will not be hearing this thing that we are hearing now. Everywhere would have been quiet. If it did not happen 10 years later, you will not say go and dig. It will just be there. Nothing will happen. So can we be true Christians, please? Can we be? I believe that honesty is what God is known for. Okay, so that is all I have to say. I don't want to go deeper. If I go deeper, I may start raising dust and smoke. But this is what I want. I want you to just observe this part and let's further ahead. Thank you. Okay, let's move to that thing.
People of generation of millions, 8 million Biafrans.
Okay, before we listen to this message from PM, let me bring to you another. This one is just pay attention. This is what I prefer. This kind of prophecy is what I prefer. This our brother here made a video before Ifa died. He said that he have, if you know Ifa, tell him to contact me. I have a message for him. He said that. And Ifa died, he came back again. He reposted that video and made another video. I gave it to him because he mentioned Ifa Yoruba. He specified the person that he was calling out to message, even though he did not send, he not, he don't publicly said that, air that prophecy, which is wrong. I'm not saying that you aid, because in Christendom you don't do that. You don't bring message that God gave you to people, that God gave you to one person to public. You have to give it direct to the person. Now, here is even the one of Iwanya one. Okay. Now here is this is a new video he made on Kano, Benjamin Kano, the one that is just that the Tinubu signed a document and gave it to him. Hear what he said. This is a new prophecy on this. There's nothing wrong with this man now. No. So tomorrow, if anything happened to the man, for example, I'm not praying that something will happen. So my prayer to him is that he will repent, not that something will happen to him. But peradventure, if it did not go the way he planned, then this message, this prophecy will be valid. Hear him now. Hear what he said. Just pay attention to this message. I prefer this kind of prophecy.
Biafra, politics here. Politics. As you politics here. You then how normal is pockets. Many pockets. Many pockets. Many pockets. They might be for something like this. Now, this one now in form of and the and like this, it got form out that they come. Now, drinking in there. I say now, all the Igbo politicians from now to the December 2nd. The problem as these people are the problem called bigger here, but I'm talking is of the problem. Now are the problem, they know. Now are the problem, but they don't want to solve this problem. So, maybe I'm say more. You will put on so because that's from Gahan Biafra. Then after that is how making your wife. More so now the two people can that's some Gandia for Biafra before Hagawa. Yeah, had some more game. Gahamana no game match hammer.
Okay. You see the message? He specified the message with that. If I come here and tell you that I'm a man of God with the bell, I will just ring, use my bell, ring. After ringing, after making noise about it, do this kind of answer. Then I will tell you that God sent me. God sent a message, told me that from now to the end of this month, that somebody will die in Anambra. That somebody will die in Anambra. Okay, or somebody will die somewhere in Anibo. So, if anybody died, it will fall to my message. If anybody die at all, That's the part of the message. I will tell you that that I can see that there will be a change. There will be a change. Yes, I'm not with the phone. I'm not with my phone now. I will. If you want to call, then after this I will go and get it. Then I will tell you that this. I will tell you, there's a change. There will be a change. There will be a change. That change is coming. Change is coming. In Biafran government, there will be a reshuffle of cabinet members. Of course, there must be a reshuffle of cabinet. It's a matter of time. There are things that are not permanent in this life. You understand? Just like if you are living in a renting house, you rent a house, and I will tell you, that I am trying that very soon you will rent. Somebody will rent a house. Somebody will rent a house. You understand? Of course, you will going to rent a house, or you pay your house rent. You don't need to change that. It's permanent. It is obvious that this thing will happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, let me see if my battery. Let me get the phone. Triple M. When he brought the message of Ifa Yoba, they are saying he is looking for connection. Yes, that's normal word that he's looking for. I'm looking for connection. Oh my goodness. Just a moment.
Here in the city of Warri. A few days ago, I made a broadcast demanding that the president will draw the agreement of the Samoa agreement. I'm glad that they have taken heed to the demand of Nigerians and will draw that agreement. Now, I want to say, Mr. President, we honor and respect your office as the president of this country. But then we demand from you today, and we as citizens of this country, we want to see the action in the next 1 week. Taking proactive position to end bad governance. You must end it. You must rise to the occasion. That we are tired as citizens of this country watching you. Watching the members of your cabinet rolling down this country. Nigeria is blessed and has more than enough to take care of things. I have traveled by road the past 40 days. Just a few days ago, I came by train from right to Warri, and I saw the plight and the state of Nigeria. The Minister of Works is failing the call and the responsibility to it. So what we are demanding in the next coming days, we want to see a proactive action, or else the first.
Allah sarki mu ɗan kauye. Jiha ta Katsina, local government ina Fentimi, gari na unguwar mai gayya. Za mu yi noma, sannan su fashe mana ƴan uwa, mu haɗa kuɗaɗen mu je mu kai musu. Sannan mu koma muna sayan abin da muka noma da kanmu da tsada. Allah sarki mu ɗan kauye. Muna buƙatar abubuwa da yawa, amma abin da muka fi buƙata a nan shine tsaro.
Triple M, you can call now. I believe you can. The number is on. You may set a call now, Triple M. I'm now with the phone, okay?
One day. Now, Mr. Senator, create your account. Where's in here? Declare me. 1 year, 1 day. Can't go soon. You guys, you're everyone or far away from his wife.
Hello, my brother. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother. My
My brother, we thank God for everything. We thank God for everything. We are indeed. The rich new Biafrans are indeed happy for what is playing out now.
Who will not be happy?
Whatever thing that is happening now is not a mistake. It's not a dream, because Mazen Nandekal have long ago prophesied on all these things. Now, you see, any prophet, anybody that call him or herself prophet in Nigeria, when you speak the truth about, unless you are not in that country, when you speak the truth about what is happening in that country, brother, if you're a prophet, and if you focus your antenna on Nigeria and praise over it, and God reviews you about Nigeria, you will denounce or hate yourself being in Nigeria. I don't need to get my point.
Exactly. I'm following you, my brother.
And whenever a prophet or pastor in that so-called country says whatever thing they see about Nigeria, you see the next day, if not DSS, they will come secretly to warn him or her to change the narrative.
Yeah.
This same message goes to TB Joshua. I remember when TB Joshua was prophesying over Biafra. He was saying exactly what he saw about Biafra. Federal government cautioned him and warned him about that because he's giving Biafra aid. By then, I wanted the Mazen Nandekano has been broadcasted. Then some time ago again, TB Joshua also received a prophecy. Then he changed the narrative. It was Walid Mazen Nandekano that came out to tell him, TB Joshua, go and tell the people of Nigeria what God told you. This is not what God tell you, or else you will die a shameful death. Mazen Nandekano broadcast this thing on his live listing.
A lot of Mazen Nandekano's broadcasts are not after that, even before he died, you start hearing some problem. Firstly, building in his church collapsed and killed multitude of people. Before you could know what is going on, the news of his death come on board. That ends it. Now this man, now you brought his prophecy. He prophesied about George Obiozo last year. It happens. Then hold on. Which of the prophet? The young guy that we just played last, or IPOB?
Yeah, the one that is telling you, if you know who is that he was. What I wrote now that when he prophesied about if that he doesn't have his contacts.
Okay.
Someone should share the video to get to him.
No, that guy is genuine. That guy is genuine. To my own observation, he's genuine. Yeah.
Then he also called out on Iwanyango. He prophesied about Iwanyango. Say, who know this man should go and tell him that if Iwanyango no remedy. He said that his hand is full of blood. That he will die like chicken from now till December, from that last month till December. December, before December 22nd, that Iwanyango will die like a chicken. That is the same prophecy he prophesied about Iwanyango. Now it happens. He also bring up the video. Then on Ifanyoba's own, he said he has a very big message regards to Ifanyoba that have to do with secretly. Yes. That he need to talk to him secretly, and his life will be in his hand. That we should share the video viral to make sure that Ifanyoba should contact him. You see comments coming that he's looking for. He said you are 100 man. You are looking for contacts. You are looking for this. And beside the guy said that for a very long time he stopped posting his prophecy.
Yes.
Because each time he posts, Facebook will flag it down.
Because people are reporting that now. Because those supporters of those people now are reporting the video.
Now that he's waiting for our Biafra app to come up.
The current prophecy now, he also broadcast two prophecies now. One on this Kano. This Benjamin Kano. You know, he did the video. And you know, our people now, any position in Biafra land that want to sell, they will go to Fulani. He will go there and say his people.
Yeah.
That he will be the one that will do this. They should give him a contract. He will do it.
That is the fastest way to the elected man.
Just imagine, he is jumping up that Tinubu has signed a document for development of Southeast. What development are we talking about? Seaport is there, it's shut down. Airport there, they shut it down. So many placetas, they shut it down. What development are they talking about? In terms of development, it is the Biafrans, Igbos that develop other places.
He is not celebrating development. What he's celebrating is the money that is involved in that document.
Now, this prophet now have told him that if he want to play his politics, he should exempt Biafrans and Igbos from it.
Yeah.
Then he also brought the one of Oju Sokano. I know you've not seen that one.
Please, is he on Twitter?
No, on Facebook. Don't worry, I will search for his name and send it to you.
Please share the link. Let me follow him.
So he said Oju Sokalo is in America as we speak. That Oju Sokalo, on hearing the news of Ifeanyi Oba, he has called his native doctor to ask his native doctor that now look at what is happening now. The native doctor said yes, that there is no problem. Then he went to hospital in America there to also make inquiry. They checked him, they told him that he's okay. But this guy told him that all is not well. Oju Sokalo knows what to do. He has to stand up now and start making amendments, or else he will join others. This one now is a current one. So my brother,
please share it to me.
The Biafra we are into now, the stage we are now, this is the final stage of Biafra. On the days when we are doing Jamboree, playing spirit of Biafra is awake now. And the man saying that the kind of waked spirit of Biafra before they arrested him. He organized 150 days praying and fasting with the Psalm, all the verse of Psalm. I don't know if you followed him.
Yes, I do.
Those things, if you go through that Psalm, my brother, all battle line.
It is very clear.
Blessing and the curse.
Yeah.
So whatever thing that is happening now is not a mistake. It is reality. I told you, and PM have already said it. You see that 2nd of December.
Yeah.
Before that 2nd of December, Nigeria will not stand with their two legs. Talk more of when we declare they will come to war. The war is on now as we speak, and they are feeling the heat. By that time, they will not even stand with their two legs. Talk more of coming. Just mark today's date.
Off for a few months now. A few months to go.
So my brother, we must continue.
We must
continue. I appreciate just all of us are working. We are moving.
Thank you so much.
Also urge our Biafrans, wherever they are, they should support. No more sitting on face.
Yeah.
The reality is there. The road is clear. So we just to put our eggs in one basket now. We have known where we are heading to. Our Prime Minister knows the road, and he is leading us. He will never disappoint us. That is my advice to my fellow Biafrans. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. And Wilson said that the Tinubu did not sign any document for him. Benjamin Kano is trying to confuse himself. That could be true, but because these people, they can do anything just to promote themselves. And he said again, those prophecies we read in the Bible walked with their legs to the kings and deliver their message face to face. Which that was what I was trying to. That was what I tried to highlight, and just for people to know that you should have done more. when you pay tithes or contributed humbly to their church, okay, hugely to that church, you automatically a good man by supporting the ministry. That is wrong. That is not what the Christianity represents, but that they have created that one. Anyway, Triple M, don't forget to share that guy's Facebook. So it's very important that we follow, because all he have said so far sounds so good. Now let's go back to, one of the videos that I cannot afford to ignore. I cannot afford to, just for fun, but it's from IPON. This is IPON group, indigenous people of Nigeria. They are here using, responding to themselves. Now listen.
Now, the people that create your account, we're seeing here one year, 1 day. Can't go soon, you guys, everyone far away from his wife. All far away from his wife. So far, wife. Eh? There. We are no Vienna. The two said on Salzburg. All powerful brothers. We are no Vienna. The two said on Salzburg. 15 years from the wife. Or if I put up a wife. Look at the woman's face now. The woman is not happy now. Look at the innocent lady. Eh? Is here with it? So all the time is here. All the time here, why in the Biafra area, here on the man, the noise of Seattle is, and the is we are the Imam is Metusela picture. Metusela, I broke it. I come on your chat. Reality about me, oh yeah, no, yeah, you only have your phone. Nakia Georgia. Metusela, I don't see no one. Oh, man. Oh, the man, I'm talking about my yard. Now we should have 20% or 1,000% goes to.
My brother, you are back.
I just sent you the one of audios of Ghana now that he made this morning.
Okay. After the broadcast, I will watch it.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, you want me to play it? You play it now. Maybe let me see if I can play it now. Let me see if I can play it now.
Yes, we must go back to our route. This program can end in 30 minutes.
Just a moment.
5 minutes now. Why you have it? Was again a video last side. Hey, man, you the power. Mr. Man, condition. I'm not alive. Oh, that's shapeless. But I'm not in that. I can't for him. Ian talk about everyone. Tapia Fabia. Canman. General wine. Informer action and crown. I people get a picture. I people go back here. If you are on 28. And I think you're going to go Hey, last Africa. I just like a last Africa. I don't know. Eh? When I'm at somewhere, I. Oh, you go. I'm going to come one. Oh, you come one. Any yojibu. No yojibu. And you want to throw me to say, I can't want to say, I can go in here. Now, we hear the car. Why am I to the oh, I better not their fall of victim. And then the hammer. From another house of Otago. Now I'm walking to sell an action. I know what I to us is one Nigerian condition. Nigerian condition. In we are room, but it's an individual. Why are you? You might not know what we have for. Emma and I can dance. And I wish I use. How do I know
Oh, God.
Huh?
My goodness.
I used to have it. It's a more visitor. I have a visitor. I have to go. I am my my sister I put a light on us here. Ladico, Lamoy, when I got it, I don't know, she was looking up. I am. Oh, one, Exile and Rosia. What you are, Poisson,
Hello.
I don't spirit.
No, you are not. You are not disturbing me. Wait. Let me pause the. You are not disturbing me, my brother. You are not disturbing me. I love the way you are calling me, to be honest, because sometimes I've told you that we need to do
the account
together.
I just forwarded you now with that listen is the guy's account to Humble Lion TV.
Okay, Humble Lions TV.
That is the account. If you follow him, you will see all the prophecies he made and the dates.
Okay. I am trying to open it now, but it seems like this one you sent to me is from X, so not Facebook.
No. That one is his S handle. His S handle. He's having issues. He's having issues on Facebook. Then he has to S.
I prefer S because when you say Facebook, I feel like I wish that it's X. I prefer Facebook. So his S handle is humble. It said Humble Lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So you are hearing. Okay. You have my brother has dropped the call. I'm trying to play the voice we are listening to is between from the IPON group. They are the one going back and forward on each other, which is fun to watch because they have done their worst trying to bring PM down, working against Biafrans, as if something is wrong with what Mazokan have done, something like that. But now they are doing the same thing on themselves. Just a moment, let me face this. I'm trying to play the video of the prophecy of this Humble Lion. Okay, Humble Lion. Let me see. Just a moment. Okay. Here we go.
This is the next topic. This is the next topic.
So the volume is quite slow, very, very low, very, very low. Okay, let me flip the camera. Maybe you can hear him better.
The writing. What Jews are coming, but okay, made the writing. If not, it's even surprised. Believe me. Only I am questioning the equal. If I do not become tax it at home, no. So that can I have been known? But I know it's in here. What do we? When we think me, I miss here. Obola. I'm not in Nigeria now. Obola native doctor. Now only on COT. Now only on COT here, man. I check here, I see an answer. But then that special doctor on America now. It check here. And then I want him here. But me, who taught here? On a web design. Me, who taught here? My own him define. I said, yeah, we don't want to or you made the right thing. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. That's not my God, man. Oh, yeah, ask him their way.
My brother, this one shocked me. But let me quickly follow him, follow his X. Okay, my people, we are going to right now. So we have come to an end of this broadcast. We are going to come back again. Definitely, we are going to come back again because we are unable to stream later broadcast. So we are going to touch other things because there's other things we need to discuss, which you can see even the word of Methuselah and the IPON Nigeria, IPON Indigenous People of Nigeria. I don't even react to that. I just played the voice and smile. We are going to revisit again and with other information that we are going to go through, especially in regard of Sit at Home that started today. Okay, Sit at Home started today in Biafra land and it's going to end on 2nd of August, except 1st of August, which is a free day, a day that people can go and get one or two things, okay, for themselves. So that is it. That is it. We are okay. Now I can see the guy prophecy. Okay, I have seen this post before, but I was thinking that this guy. I thought that this one shared the message. Okay, so this is the right page, and the guy is not even in Nigeria. He's not in Nigeria. Okay, no problem. We are going to come back again later. Thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and see you again. Please, before you go, like the video, so that others will get to see the video. It's very, very important to do so. And comment, tell us what you think about all you've discussed so far. If you are new, why don't you subscribe? Just subscribe. We are trying to see if you can get to 10,000 before the end of this month. Let's see if that is possible. So guys, we are going to end it now. Like I said, God bless you all that support. Thank you so much, Triple M, for your call. It's very, very helpful, and for the information that you shared as well. We appreciate you so much. Okay, guys, thank you and see you again. Bye bye for now. Take care. Bye bye.